So one time in May, which was when I came up with this idea, I had pneumonia. Pneumonia, an infection that inflames air sacs in one or both lungs, which may fill with fluid. It's pretty bad. Today I'm explaining the time I got pneumonia, which was pretty bad. That weekend I was with my grandparents. My brother was doing Impulse, a band corps program. He had 12-hour practices all weekend, so I went and stayed with my grandparents. Sunday morning I woke up feeling like crap. I got up, went to the bathroom, and my grandparents didn't even hear me until I closed the bathroom door. I came out and told her that I didn't feel good. She took my temperature, and I think it was about 100.8. My brother was about to leave for Impulse, and I texted my mom and asked her if she could come pick me up and take me home. She said that after she went and picked up my brother's friend and then dropped him off at the school they were practicing at, she would drive to her grandparents' house, which isn't far from my house, and pick me up. The day before that, I was looking on Google Maps to see how far they were from us, and it was like a 35-minute drive, so it wasn't that far. She came, we packed everything up, and I said goodbye to my grandparents. When I got home, I felt even worse. The next day, even worse. Wednesday, I felt a little bit better, but we decided to go to the doctor anyway because when I woke up that morning, my mom heard rattling in my chest when I coughed. We got an appointment scheduled for about 7 hours later at 4:30, so I got to chill out and relax for a little while. When the time came around, my mom helped me get ready because I still wasn't feeling good, but then the worst part happened. I started getting weak, and what's wrong with that? Oh boy. I was feeling like I might pass out. I was constantly feeling as if I was going to throw up. I couldn't walk without holding onto walls or my mom's arm, so we just left. When we got to the doctor, my mom went in to get a wheelchair, and they didn't even have one. So we walked in and went up the elevator, signed in, and sat down for like 15 minutes before being called in. I took a small nap then. The doctor did a lot of procedures, then called in the actual doctor we were seeing. She did some small tests and asked me to put my head to my chest. When I did, I couldn't, and my upper spine would hurt, but I tried. The doctor was worried I had viral meningitis. Meningitis, an inflammation of the brain and spinal cord membranes typically caused by an infection. She told us that with how weak I was and how limited my legs were, she knew it would be too hard to do her work, and even if she did get it done, the blood test and everything wouldn't be back for about 4 to 5 hours. She instructed us to go to the ER because they would have it done much faster. We went to the ER and signed in, and they had me put a mask on my face just in case I did have meningitis. They take that very seriously. Long story short, we get in, they do some work, and I sit there for like 3 hours, and the tests come back. Yeah, so you have pneumonia. We're gonna give you these, and you can go pick up the pills at a CVS. What? We went and picked up the pills, and the reason I was so weak was because I was dehydrated. So when we were at the ER, they gave me some IV fluids, and I felt much better leaving. I never went to school that week I had pneumonia, and I did end up going the next Monday, but I was still coughing a lot, so my mom pulled me out and we went to the doctor. The doctor gave me a note to go back Thursday. It turns out the reason I got pneumonia was because my brother had just gotten over pneumonia and he gave it to me. Thanks, brother. But I guess I got payback because he made the drums in my song War. Again, thanks, brother. I mean it. That was cool of you. Alright, so I don't really know what to say for this this ending. Goodbye.
Went boss mode, that flame kid. Slap squad from the bang, bitch. Too many cats all for that lame shit. Ain't speaking my language. Always go hard, never fuck around. Every time I hit the booth, man, I burn it down. So many joints stay lit, and inferno now.